Hi everybody, I know I'm doing 2 videos today. Been a bit of a rough day, um, but I thought I would pop up here real quick, show you this. If you don't know what it is, no, it's not a pregnancy test. It's a COVID test. I took one, just to be on the safe side, especially with how I'm feeling. As you can see, negative. Alright, so that's a good thing. It's just all this pollution we're getting in right now with these wildfires. So, and I definitely took a picture of it, so in that way, in case the doctor's office calls me, I can be like, nope, I did a COVID test, it's negative, and everything, unless they want me to get another one done. As I did it at home, they're gonna have to pay for it. It was a big ordeal in the first place with me to get this. So I know I've just been sweating my butt off all day. Ate, and it was like, ugh, why did I do that? A lot of nausea, a lot of body aches, and so forth. I mean, it's still possible I might have some sort of bug that's going around. I know that somebody I know had one a couple weeks ago. She did test negative for COVID. I double checked to make sure before I ran down and even got a test. So yeah, and I didn't take any of my allergy medicines today either. To tell you the truth, with taking either taking the pill, well, actually taking the pill and doing the nasal spray, it's just making me nauseous, headachy, my nose hurt. It's just my, like I said, nausea. I'm feeling like I'm gonna pass out all the time. Definitely fevers, trying to push out whatever it is, whether it's the toxins that my body's taking in with breathing or maybe something else, I'm not too sure. I know I've been sweating up a storm, and a little bit of sore throat. Definitely difficulties breathing, very heavy chest. It's more like I've been overstrenuating myself with trying to breathe, and it's just heavy, heavy, heavy. And a little bit of pain here and there as well. When I know how to do it, I know how to do it, don't I? On a plus note, though, well, I had called before I went down to get a COVID test. I wanted to find out what my insurance might cover, and I got pre-authorization, or more like they pre-authorized me to get the test, get an at-home test, basically. I get down there, and the pharmacy was giving me a hard time, so I had to get back on the phone with the insurance company, and they got everything straightened around and so forth. But what was interesting, though, which was a very nice, pleasant surprise for me anyway, is there at the end of the conversation I was having with the rep on the phone, I detected a little accent that I recognized. And I'm like, where are you from? And she's like, oh, I'm in Georgia right now, but I'm originally from North Carolina. And I'm like, oh, yes. I thought so. I thought I recognized home. And she's just like, really? So, of course, we got to talking about that a little bit. So, yeah, she was from Isle of Wight. So, shout out to my fellow Southerners. We know good hospitality. Yeah, we do. We know. So, yeah, that was a nice, pleasant surprise. Definitely helped cheer me up. And she was a real sweetheart, and I'm just like, yeah, it's been a while. So, I don't care what anybody says about us Southerners. I realize I wasn't born in the South, but I spent most of my life in the South before moving out here. And actually, I spent my first years as a damn Yankee. I was born a damn Yankee, I'll admit it. Born in Michigan. But a few months before my 10th birthday, we moved down south to North Carolina. So, but yeah, spent a couple years there, and then spent the next, I think like 19, 20 years, something like that, up in Virginia. So that's where I consider myself to be from. So, yeah, I do miss home in many ways. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot that I love out here on the West Coast. There's a lot of things I miss from back there too. So, but yeah, I had to do a little shout out there. Us fellow Southerners, we know. We know proper hospitality and proper etiquette and everything. So, anywho, I know a lot of people look down on us, but all in all, we know. We know how to do it right and do it properly. So, anyway, I figure I would do that. Show you guys. Definitely not COVID. It's just this mess out there that's going on. So, yay! We just gotta get through this breathing test. And I plan on, if everything works out with the breathing test, with what it's aside from this hiccup that happened today, I'm in hopes that what I can do is just go ahead and get the lab work done, either right before or right after or something. Just I have no idea what's involved with the breathing test, but I'm in hopes that maybe I can do it right after or something. I know the lab is right there in that area, so we'll see what happens. So we'll know what sort of allergens we're dealing with. I know that that's an issue as well. And then we see the doctor at the end of the month, end of August. So, anywho, I'll keep you posted as to things that's going on. I know I've had some music going through my head today, especially one that I did not expect. One I know you all wouldn't know. Has to deal with Ghosts and Roses. I don't know why, but for some reason that song, it just popped into my head, furthest thing from my mind, and it was more that melody. It just kept going over and over. I'm like, oh yeah, I am feeling a little loopy, aren't I? I don't know why. It just kept going through my brain. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and eat something. We'll see. Maybe I might try and go out and do a little bit of work. Well, to tell you the truth, I want to shower. Ugh, I feel awful. So anyway, love you guys. I'll keep you posted. I'll talk to you all later.